Hey there everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fallout 4. Well, we're getting closer and closer to the point where we need to decide where our loyalties lie. Are we going to side with the Minutemen, or the Railroad, or the Brotherhood of Steel, or the Institute? I haven't completely made up my mind yet. I've had some people tell me that if I side with the Institute, there's a bit more gameplay, which is tempting. However, I feel like that would be out of character for my character. I've pretty much stayed loyal to the Minutemen this entire playthrough, and even though, really, I can decide to do whatever I want to do, it's my game, I still feel like, I don't know, I've played the game this long, playing my character here a certain way, and I feel like I should maybe try to stay true to that for a little bit, but I still haven't decided who I'm going to side with completely. If you look at our quests here, you'll see, I'm not going to do these defend quests, you'll see that we have this quest here. It's a Brotherhood of Steel quest, where they want me to locate Dr. Lee. During my infiltration of the Institute, Elder Maxson has ordered me to make contact with the Dr. Madison Lee and convince her to work on a special project for the Brotherhood of Steel. So even though this is a Brotherhood of Steel quest, I don't think that this means that I'm siding with the Brotherhood completely. And even if I don't side with the Brotherhood, I still feel like I would rather have Madison Lee working for the Brotherhood than for the Institute. I'm still thinking the Institute is pretty crappy. Plus, I just want to see what happens if we try this. So, I'm going to do this quest now. Let's go back to the Institute and speak with Madison Lee here. Why is this not showing me where it is on the map? That's strange. That's strange. Wait a minute. Let me look at this here. Go back to my quests. From within. Show on map. For some reason it doesn't show on the map, but I know that this is the Institute. So we'll travel back to the Institute. And we'll go talk to Dr. Lee and see if we can't get her to return to the Brotherhood.
Hi.
Whoa.
Isn't it wonderful here?
Uh-huh. Okay, so we go in this direction. And let's see, where is this telling me to go? It's telling me to go into Advanced Systems. So let's go in here. We're still walking around in our power armor, which is probably completely unnecessary here. But whatever, I'm wearing it. So here's Madison Lee right here. Completed, locate Dr. Lee, speak to Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. Well, let's do that. Let me see if there's any new text here. No. Okay, let's talk to her. Maybe we'll get her away from this terminal so we can finally look at it. Whoa! Sean's here now. Creepy. Alright, Madison.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now?
You again.
You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment.
I did? How'd I do that?
Spit it out.
Why do you think? What do you mean, why do you think? Why do you... What?
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Dead? No. No, I really do have good intentions.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Cool.
I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
Ah, damn it.
Are you kidding me? I am surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Well, you need to return to the Brotherhood. You're wasting your time here.
You're wasting your time working for the Institute.
Oh, wait a second. You're asking me to rejoin them, aren't you? Why the hell would they want me back?
What about, yeah, the Brotherhood values you. Or no, you're working for the enemy.
You need to stop working for the enemy and come work with us.
Ah, there's the old Brotherhood spirit. I'd almost forgotten how much I missed the intimidation and the threats.
Okay, maybe that wasn't the right
Tell
way to
me
go about it.
something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
You just need to trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Well, what would it take?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Absolutely. Virgil is still alive, man.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Well, here. Have a holotape.
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
Okay, sure. Here it is.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
Okay. Are you gonna look at the holotape? Are you looking at it? Are you looking at it?
The whole program is shut down.
Huh.
If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me.
They lied to me.
Yep.
They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went.
Pretty bad, huh?
All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Pretty much. Well, Father's a liar, man.
Now you know that Father is a liar. He doesn't deserve to have you here.
And I'll never forgive him for it.
Yeah.
I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
She says her own name. Dr. Madison Lee. And she walks away from her terminal. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's shut the door, because I really want to look at this terminal. And I'm going to save the game, just in case this goes awry. But yeah, let's look at this terminal. Institute Central Network. Advanced Systems Terminal 1A. View access logs. So we got Madison Lee notes, review of Phase 3 project status. Madison Lee notes, update diagnostic tools for child synth project. Login director redacted. Madison Lee review of all bioscience projects. Project status, Phase 3. Status behind schedule. Latest developments. Housing upgraded per specifications of Madison Lee. Exhaust couplings replaced. Magnetic confinement field calculations refined. Okay. Synth prototype. Status in progress. Latest developments. New skin added per director's specifications. Motor control issues addressed. Latest personality matrix from robotics division installed. Laser weapons. Status ongoing. Latest developments. Focusing mechanisms upgraded per R. Ormond. Frequency modifications per E. Watson. New housings fabricated. Okay. Miscellaneous projects. Status not available. Latest developments. R. Ormond working on localized relay focus. All other prototypes, theoretical models delayed due to phase 3. Okay. So far, this is kind of boring. Personal notes. The official explanation for the accident in the FEV lab remains unsatisfactory. Facilities has nothing. They simply refer me to the director, and he's keeping something from me. I've been around long enough to see it. I wonder if he ever considers the ramifications of what he's asked me to do. If he worries that having me build a synth that's supposed to approximate him as a child might give me some unintended insights into his character? What? Probably not, and to be honest, it probably won't. If he worries that having me build a synth that's supposed to approximate him as a child might give me some unintended insights into his character, that's not even a real sentence. I don't know. Anyway, that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping that this terminal would give us access to this place right here. Where does this go? Does it go anywhere? You know? I want to see what's back there. But wow, when you look through it... oh, here we go. Whoa, huh? Okay, this is strange. So all I'm doing is I'm just zooming in with my sniper rifle, but for whatever reason when I zoom in, it's just black. So that's kind of disappointing. Might be a door back there. Yeah, I was really hoping that that terminal would allow me to get in there, but it doesn't, so I don't know how to get in there.
Everything you've heard about the Institute is true.
We've already looked at this.
Give us a chance.
So I've already kind of touched on this a little bit, but I don't know if I've done a really good job of expressing what I want to express. So you play the whole game hearing about this institute and how evil it is and how dangerous it is, right? Then we arrive at the institute and we find out that our son is now a grown man and that he runs the institute. I think it would have been a really neat twist. Well, maybe let me rephrase that. Maybe it was supposed to be a neat twist, and maybe it was supposed to make the player think, oh my gosh, maybe the Institute isn't evil at all. I mean, after all, our son runs it. And maybe we're supposed to have some kind of internal dilemma where we actually seriously consider that the Institute isn't evil and that they're not really bad guys and that they're just misunderstood and that, oh my gosh, maybe we should side with them. But I feel like, at least in my case, that failed completely. The Institute is still crappy. It's still horrible. I mean, we've already caught Father, our son, Sean, in lies to his own people. The things they do to these synths is terrible, and now he wants to teach the Railroad a lesson. I see nothing redeeming about the Institute at all, so to me, it's no problem at all to decide against the Institute. Who would side with the Institute? Who would come here and seriously be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll side with the Institute now. They're not all that bad. I don't see it. I don't see it. I only see siding with the Institute as maybe a subsequent playthrough where you just want to see what happens if you side with the Institute. These are just my personal thoughts. But I'm kind of disappointed. I really feel like they could have made the game really neat and really could have made you like really have to think hard and you know,
like those raiders at
oh, shut up. And there'd be like some hand wringing and teeth gnashing where you're like, oh man, you know, this whole game, I hated the Institute, but now they're not so bad. Ooh, gosh, should I side with the Institute or not? I don't feel that way at all. There's nothing making me want to side with the Institute. I mean, even our son, as a grown man, is a creep. I find him creepy. I don't want to side with him at all. Okay, so having said all that, this quest here, we need to report back to Elder Maxson. I've provided Dr. Lee with evidence that the Institute was lying about Dr. Virgil's death. As a result, she's agreed to return to the Brotherhood, the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, speaking of Dr. Virgil, he has asked us to get a cure for his super mutant-itis. And as people so kindly pointed out in the comments, I completely missed.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I missed the potion or serum or whatever it is. Potion? I missed it. So we're going to go back into bioscience here. I believe bioscience is where we get back into the FEV lab. We're going to go back into the FEV lab and pick up that... we'll go this way. Pick up that serum or whatever it is, since I missed it last time. It's pretty important. And, you know, we made a deal...
You're gonna have to work pretty hard to impress anyone down here.
...with Virgil that we would retrieve this, so... Let's go back into the FEV lab and pick this up. I'm glad you guys told me about it in the comments. I mean, that's... I don't feel like that's a spoiler or anything. I mean, I just flat out missed it, and that's cool with me that you tell me that I missed things. So, somewhere around here is... Somewhere around here, because I was distracted by the tapes in here. We already looked at this terminal. But I don't know where it is. Ah, experimental serum. There it is right there. Okay. Well, come on. You know, I mean, these little pieces of equipment are sitting all over the place in here. It's I mean, look, there's one right here, you know, and you can't interact with them, so I don't feel too bad that I missed this. This is kind of hard to see. Experimental serum. We got it. Bring the serum to Virgil. Is this just a miscellaneous quest here? Yeah, okay. So we're going to bring that serum back to Virgil, and he should be very happy to retrieve it. Receive it, retrieve it. And it'll be kind of neat to see if it turns him back into a non-super mutant. I think that'll be pretty cool. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that we need to do in here. No, I don't think so. So we could go ahead and leave. I don't know if we could leave from here or not. Well, let's go and report back to Elder Maxson. Oh, we can fast travel further. Yeah, let's go and report back to him and complete this quest. See what happens here. And again, I haven't decided to side with the Brotherhood. No, and I have decided that I'm not going to side with the Brotherhood. Because when I informed them of what's going on in Bunker Hill, they ordered me to go and destroy all the synths at Bunker Hill, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way the Railroad does, that the synths, they're not inherently evil. They can't help it that they were created, and that they should be liberated. I kind of feel that way. I don't think they deserve to just be destroyed, because, you know, they do seem to be pretty oh crap, what's the word I'm looking for? Sentient? I don't know. Hey, Elder Maxson. I'm gonna hit a save here.
Excuse me, Elder Maxson.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I think she's on our side.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Well, I'm not going to bring you that important piece of information. I'm keeping it. I've given it to the Brotherhood, and that is where it will remain. So, tough luck, pal. This may be my last interaction with the Brotherhood. It may be.
Should give us the air superiority we need to...
The other quest that the Brotherhood wants me to do is this one, retrieve the network scanner holotape. Like I said, I'm not going to do that one. This one is kind of interesting here. Pam with the railroad has intel on a courser in the field. An unchecked courser can cause tremendous damage to the railroad, so my job is to eliminate it. Well, if I ultimately decide to side against the Institute, I'll need to do this one, right? Or I could just go ahead and do it now and see what happens. But before we do any of that, let us bring this serum to Virgil. So it's pretty awesome that we could just fast travel all the way back out here, because it's a long slog out here, man. It's a long trip
Radiation should be avoided at all costs.
back out here to the glowing sea in Virgil's laboratory. Alright. I got something for you, Virgil. I think you're going to like it. I think that I'm going to be your new best friend.